Hello, everyone. It is May 1st of 2021, and I finally finished everything with Brawlhalla Underworld. This is the kind of relief and weight off my shoulders that I felt when I graduated from high school, when I graduated from undergraduate college, and when I graduated from graduate school. This Brawlhalla Underworld was something that I have done, that I have thought about and worked on almost nonstop since March of 2020, for more than a year. And I'm happy that, it's sad, yeah. It could have possibly been more, but I am happy with what happened, with how it is now. Honestly, a project like this has no right to to be as good as it is right now. So, yeah, this little video is not all about Brawlhalla Underworld, by the way. It's more about my personal status, if you will. I know just a couple of people. Like when I was streaming earlier today, streaming my progress of video editing the Brawlhalla Underworld, the remaining Brawlhalla Underworld episodes, and someone asked me, how are my projects doing? How's Brawlhalla Dungeons and Dragons going? Things like that. A few people have mentioned to me that I haven't done very much with either of my wiki sites, Brawlhalla or Apser, in a while. And honestly, I really wanted to be able to be caught up with the wikis, especially long before this time, within the first quarter of this year. Unfortunately, that did not happen. And I don't have too many excuses really. It's a combination of the pandemic taking its creative toll on me. I've just been sick and tired of the pandemic for quite a while. I also, a few weeks ago, got a new job which has more pay but also more hours, which means that when I do get home from work, I'm usually not in a mental or emotional position to get very much accomplished in projects. Usually. And so I've allowed myself for the longest time to become behind in the Brawlhalla wiki, and especially in the Apser wiki as well. And not that they were urgent per se, but they're kind of the whole reason Baron Dipitous myself became known online. And I feel like it's a little bit of an embarrassment. So I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. I'm going to, going to update them. I'm going to make progress and things like that. And here and there I would. I've almost finished Mako on the Brawlhalla wiki, but that still puts me 2 legends behind now with Magyar and Reno. And then with Apser, I haven't updated since Hopbound, which came out last June of 2020. So that is a smaller fan base, but my gosh, more and more people have slowly been trickling into the Apser fandom, and it just makes it more apparent that I need to get that updated. So, and then on top of that, I've been wanting to do Brawlhalla Dungeons and Dragons. Take the official Brawlhalla lore and turn it into a Dungeons and Dragons setting. And I've had several ideas for it, and I've thought about the overarching concept of what the universe looks like based on the Brawlhalla lore. And that is again a very daunting task. My saving grace, honestly, with a lot of these things have been shower thoughts. Recently, a few days ago, I had this shower thought of regarding Brawlhalla Underworld, Brawlhalla D&D, Brawlhalla Dungeons and Dragons, if so many people, if so many people are interested, like it's clear to me a lot of people are interested in Brawlhalla Dungeons and Dragons. If so many people are interested in it, and there's a lot of work to do, why not just have other people help? So this is not like a call for help necessarily, because I I have a network of people who are in this overlap of Brawlhalla and Dungeons and Dragons, and a lot of them happen to be involved in Brawlhalla Underworld as well. But I plan to reach out to certain people to say, hey, would you be interested in developing a region or realm of the Brawlhalla D&D universe? And I would give them the guidelines that, give them guidelines for, what what to keep in mind, what to build, and things like that, so that it's consistent with the rest of the universe, but also its own thing, basically. So I've started that, and I will reach out to other people. So I think that will work wonders on my own. So a lot of it is just like me feeling overwhelmed with the amount of work that I myself have to do. And so I'm going to take advantage of the resources available to me. If people are willing and able, then I'll ask them. I'll ask people if they're willing and able, and there we go. So I don't know if I'll do that with the wiki. I might. I'm not sure. But these are the sort of things that I've been thinking about, and hopefully this gives some explanation of where my headspace has been these past few months regarding content. And also, as sort of my resolutions for 2021, I've said that starting with after the quarter of completion, after January, February, March, I would have the spring and summer be the seasons of synergy for myself. That my sort of theme, the thing I would try to work harder on as Baron Dipitous, is to be a good community member, because as far as I know, a lot of people initially followed me on Twitter for my giveaways, which is great, but I think a lot of people have stayed because of what I've been able to bring to the communities I've been a part of, especially the Brawlhalla community. And I just want to continue that, just to continue to be a good community member. It's still hard for me to call myself a content creator, but I guess I am. I'm a partnered content creator with Brawlhalla, with Blue Mammoth Games. I have made content, so I will continue to make content of some kind. But yeah, I'm the kind of person who has a lot of ideas. But I've had other crazy ideas as well, like digital escape rooms, or making puzzles, or writing or storytelling, or other Dungeons and Dragons things, or other Brawlhalla things, or other whatever. And it gets overwhelming, and there are some things that I have so many board games I could do. I have some fun ideas on how to incorporate various board games into some sort of little story or whatever, because above just about anything, storytelling is kind of my main thing. I love lore. I love going through video games as because of their stories, and things like that. And so, I have a regular streaming schedule. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And yeah, I don't have a definite plan right now for where I will go as Baron Dipitous moving forward. But I will continue to look for opportunities within Global Breakout, opportunities within the Brawlhalla community and the other communities. I will continue to reach out to people to see if they would like to help in the endeavors that I would like to bring forward, such as Brawlhalla Dungeons and Dragons. And yeah, usually with a video like this, I like to write a script for myself. If you couldn't tell already, this is entirely unscripted. I wanted to sort of give the zeitgeist of the moment, essentially, sort of like how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking as Baron Dipitous. I'm very excited about the fact that I have a Baron Dipitous cosplay. I have a costume now. Pretty much ready for conventions and BCX when they happen. I hope they happen. I hope they're able to happen relatively soon. And yeah, I'm just excited for the opportunities to continue to be involved as a good community member. And if there are any thoughts or ideas or whatever that any of you have, I welcome suggestions or things that you've or questions that you have for me and things like that. But yeah, my goals have always basically been the same. I don't really have many ambitions. I don't have ambitions towards a certain number. I don't have ambitions towards like making a living out of this. If I do, that's great. If I reach, I don't know, 10,000 Twitter followers, that's great. I don't, whatever. That'll be wonderful. But it's not. Even if I only had 100 followers, I think I would still do what I do. I'm just incredible. It's just that I happen to be incredibly fortunate, lucky to. And honestly, I think it's appropriate to say that I've been placed. I've been placed in very serendipitous circumstances to kind of have the impact that I have, and I try to use that impact to the best of my ability. So. Yeah, I think I've run out of things that I want to say. I'll keep moving forward. I still want to be updated on the Brawlhalla lore and Apter wikis. I still want to have Brawlhalla Dungeons and Dragons happen, like create the setting, essentially. Maybe make it into like a source book to put online for free. I still want to continue to be involved in Global Breakout and involved in the various communities I'm in, and go from there. Thank you all very much for watching and for listening, and I hope you make it a great day. All the best.